Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Krod7435, repping out for the 518. You already know. We're going to talk about another sports talk for today. I figure this would be beneficial to our cause, but let's talk about Kevin Durant. This is a really big video for you, and as much as I really hate you because you are by far the most. Well, no, this isn't really like a hate video, but this is more like a why sway or like a how sway video. Like, you guys already know what I'm going to talk about, but let me just kind of go into more clear context. What if Kevin Durant decides to go back to OKC and and could we possibly try to see a what if scenario of KD and Russell Westbrook and James Harden coming back on the same team? See, now, a lot of people who are pro, having, the Thunder's roster coming back to OKC, there would be a lot of issues as far as cap space and trying to bring the players back in. But, like as many people try to bullshit and comment, they try to think Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook and James Harden would not get a title due to the fact that, they have had their chemistry issues. Russell Westbrook, he's not going to re-accept like the new playstyle with him and Durant and Harden, but that's a lot of critics talking a lot of bullshit in which they try to think that Harden, he can't play. Like, I mean, dude, like the player is a really big position on the court, but when you look at these three players, they are not your same roster back in 2012. We are in 2017. This is 4 years after the 2012 finals. Or, no, wait, this is 5 years. Yeah, 2012 and then 5, yeah. But, no, it's like, we have seen the level of capacity that the Thunder can do. But now, what we have seen out of the Thunder is that we have to see if Russell Westbrook can maintain his position at point guard level, and we can know that the Thunder by themselves with Westbrook only running that whole team, they're still a good team. So basically, the big question is, what type of players would you have to give up to have Kevin Durant and James Harden back on that team? See, now a lot of people would want to say trade Victor Oladipo and get Enes Kanter out of there, or probably use a Domantas Sabonis, yeah, and probably use maybe some other good star players or role players like Andre Roberson, or probably players that they don't really have starting as much. Which most of what the Thunder's offense is through Westbrook and Victor Oladipo along with Kanter. So you would be short on a big man, but I mean, Steven Adams is still one of the best players to roll out with the Oklahoma City Thunder. So we cannot forget that Steven Adams, he could be part of a good trade deal. But how can we know that the Thunder can roll through back to their old days? Have we seen any improvements with Durant? Have we seen Harden go crazy? And have we seen Russell Westbrook go crazy with all these 3-point or basically triple doubles and fucking just dominating everybody, throughout the whole court? And see, like a lot of people think that James Harden is not a good player along with Durant and Westbrook, but I think they are good players. But the thing is that what I hate out of the NBA that really pisses me off is that the Thunder and like many other teams is that teams want to have their best star players to run to basically run their whole franchise, and that's what creates a better competition in the NBA to have different star players on different teams to equalize the level of talent, which I don't find true anyway, because think about it. With a guy like Allen Iverson, who is by far one of the best point guards ever, and you cannot deny that for any AI fans out there, but we can all agree to the fact that Allen Iverson is a very good, volatile, very cunning player, and he will not deny the fact of what he does on the court is to be a very big contributor. So only one player like him who was on a shitty team with the 76ers can legit do it all. But for a guy like Westbrook and Durant, and then Harden, what is their differences? What do they have to the table now that separates them from being the team that they once were, which was back in 2012, but it's not going to screw them over in the near future. And I think it's due to the fact that it's a level of skill, it's a level of versatility that the Thunder are carrying, along with the Warriors and the Rockets. But it's just like, these players want to go for a ring. But for that one player that has more drive than, coming out of the whole three would be Russell Westbrook. And, the only reason why I say that is because Russell Westbrook has a great, mentality, and he has a great posture on what he does on certain basketball moves so he can prevent himself from getting hurt like he did, from the past. And he's more committed to his game like he once was a few years back. But even a few years back, he could have won championships, but he got hurt. So my only thing is that does Westbrook have a bigger vibe on the season, and then could we actually see these three players come back in? And what would be the chances of them winning that title? Could we see the big three of the Warriors come back with Harrison Barnes, along with Draymond Green and Klay Thompson, and maybe Andrew Bogut? Could we see those players come back into their primary focus? And can we see a bigger change within the NBA? Of course. Do we think LeBron James could go for his fourth title, or maybe could he win his fourth title this year? That's a maybe, and with me saying that is because LeBron James is being rated as a higher end player, but I'm thinking that his game is slowing down, and we can't forget about Kawhi Leonard, guys, because see, in most of my sports talk videos, I tend to bring up Kawhi Leonard sometimes, but I need to bring him up more because I really do respect Kawhi Leonard. And just for all you haters on Kawhi Leonard, he is not a bad player, and the main reason why people disregard him is that they don't want Kawhi Leonard to get big and basically throughout the NBA, and they use that as like a stepping stone over him because they think Kawhi Leonard has a huge basically like a impact on just only being a role player. But no, if we go into the NBA scoring stats, let me just look that up. We can see who is dropping more buckets, and right here, look at it, guys. Like these are your leaders, like basically leading the whole the NBA. And right there, you see Kawhi Leonard, he's averaging 25.5 points per game. LeBron, he's averaging 25.6. And at the top, I was right. Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and then Durant at number 8. And I don't know how Damian Lillard's busting his ass, but no, this is crazy. We are almost close to the end of the season. Well, we're at 44 games or 45ish, so game 82 won't be until like the April-ish. So, with that being said, it brings us to a conclusion. Like who are we really seeing trying to dominate the NBA? Like, are we going to see bigger players with a younger age, or a much more older age where they can do more damage and probably be able to basically try to substantiate their game to become a higher level of caliber? Or are we going to see younger players come into the mix, and then they could actually take it all and then possibly become one of the best players known to their division or league? And there you go with my boy Derrick Rose. He's at 18.1 points per game. And I'm surprised that Zach Levine is doing really good at 19.4 points. And Kemba Walker, he's at 23, really? And Steph Curry, he's at 4, along with Kyrie Irving at 23.8. Like, I mean, this is really crazy because we have seen Isaiah Thomas go just wicked crazy, and just really get on like a major tear. And this is how it really starts, because when you have good players like these guys, especially in their actual prime, or leading into their basically their last few years in the league. I mean, it kind of comes to show, like, guys like John Wall, Chris Paul. It's like we are seeing the level of caliber of our players. And it all starts with it all starts with being more progressive to the rim and just generating good shots. So I really do think, like, with the Westbrook and Durant and Harden, if they were to ever come back, we could see a big three coming back with them. But see, would the NBA accept it? Would money have to be such a big deal? Like, these players really need a big contract, and it's like, no, like, why not bring them back together? That should be like the main point of the NBA. We need to have a good team, so that way it can be good for like a storyline, along with like making the game more, just more like richer. Like, you can have better players running with you on the court, and you have a strike. Like, you have a strong team. You don't need to be working your ass off to the point where you have to be like, just crazy, hard on your teammates because you're trying to win. And guess what? You want to know those 5 players that are struggling right now, that are really trying to get back up there? Rudy Gay, DeMarcus Cousins, I'd say Hassan Whiteside, definitely guys like Mike Conley, he's coming back up. And I'd probably say maybe definitely I want to say Blake Griffin, because Blake Griffin was hurt throughout throughout a few seasons. So yeah, man, it's just been really tough with most of the NBA players, and we're seeing a lot of growth with the rookies too. The rookies are really dominating their position, and I can really see it becoming a really big problem for most guys who want to try to say that Brandon Ingram and Jalen Rose won't be doing too much of a big impact to the whole like league. But no, I definitely disagree with that. Brandon Ingram, he's a very talented player, and the Lakers, they have a very strong roster, which I will do a video on that soon. I will definitely talk about the Celtics. Could they be championship worthy? And then I'll talk about other sports like boxing, mixed martial arts, and like just like a whole bunch of them. Yeah. So basically, to conclude this, what teams do I really see getting up higher through the NBA? I'll pull that up on my fucking oh, sorry, or no, like plus I swear 24/7, whatever. Yeah, let's just go up to NBA standings, because you guys already know that my Bulls, they are still at number 8, so we're doing pretty good. The Pistons, they are not at a good record, but the Knicks, they are really starting to pull back up. So if the Knicks can get more wins against the Bucks, Pistons, and hopefully not my Bulls, fuck you, Knicks. If you guys want to know something, Derrick Rose has been the biggest steal for the trading, block for, like the whole season for my Bulls, because legit, if Derrick Rose was running with like Dwayne Wade and Jimmy Butler and Robin Lopez and many other prospects and future stars, dude, we would have definitely be in 4th place right now. But no, we can't, because we just somehow can't get it strong into a single game that isn't hard to beat. And it's like, legit, how do we lose? Like, we lost to the Raptors really bad. Actually, yeah, let's just click on the link, because legit, bro, we were so close to losing to these niggas, the fucking Kings, bro. The Kings were like, dude, the Kings were just dominating and fucking thrashing us. If you really look at it right here, it kind of shows like how everything went down.
California,
and
in the fourth quarter,
just basically take a good look at this.
Buried.
Right there, Jimmy Butler, he scores, and then that was basically the steal from Jimmy Butler. And then bam, Dwayne Wade, which he didn't get a fucking and one. Oh wait, he actually did.
As well.
Oh shit, he did. Yep.
And then after that, DeMarcus
Final 3
Cousins, he
minutes.
made a fucking three.
DeMarcus Cousins.
And then later
Knocked
on,
down a
he made
couple
another three.
threes. He had 42
And then
points in
we
the
were so
game.
lucky to come to like the very end where I found this to become
Final
like a bullshit
seconds.
call.
Tie ball game.
Yeah, this,
20.
yo, that dunk,
Wade can't
dude, that
finish.
dunk was so
And the
bullshit, dude. He
Kings
should have
pick
made
up
that
the
dunk.
loose ball. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like I don't know how he
Cousins
misses that. Like,
called for
number
the
one, like
foul.
how do you miss that shit? Like
Man,
seriously,
Cousins
like
got
you
stripped.
should be able to make that.
Wade to
And then
Michael
we were able to
Carter-Williams.
kind of come through, and then
Wide
dang,
open
woo.
finish.
I think that was Denzel Bounds,
Off the
man.
inbounds.
Or no, Michael Carter-Williams.
The three-point attempt for the Kings. No good.
That would have been crazy though.
And the
That would have been
Bulls.
crazy. But yeah, guys, as you can see, it is really tough for our Bulls, but I don't have any problem with us if we are still maintaining basically the eighth spot, because that's the same thing with the Celtics. If we can actually hit number 8, at least we have some breathing room for the playoffs. And then, hey, you know, like just try to think about it. Even if we try to beat, like even if we were close to beating like the Cavs, like that would be pretty good. I just really think it's kind of like to that time where we need to break out of our shell as the Bulls, as well as with like the Thunder and the Warriors and the Rockets, where you need to bring the teams together. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that will create a bigger connection for the teams themselves that want to get bigger and hopefully try to win, you know, like a title someday. So alrighty guys, I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I'll see you guys around, and have a good day. Bye.